Hey, friend. It's Coco. Welcome to Coco's Corner. I am broadcasting live. Actually, I am not broadcasting live. I remember doing radio remotes. Hey, guys, what up? It's Coco at the Ranch, broadcasting live on a Saturday night, 9 to 11. Get it while it's hot. $2 vodka. What? Nobody said $2 vodka like that. Oh, okay, anyways. Hey, guys, it's Coco. I am back in the catch-all office spare room. Man, please tell me you have a room in your house that looks like this. And then you can have the Clutter Queen come over. I just saw, man, the Clutter Queen's gonna be moving to Florida. What? She helped get our pantry taken care of. Maybe she should come take care of this room. But we are going to be moving our this catch-all room. It's a smaller. This is our guest room that we turn into the office workout room. We're actually going to turn this into our bedroom. We're going to put our king size bed in this room and then make our primary room like the office mega workout, collect dust catch-all room. I know, sounds wild, but your home is where your heart's at, right? So make it how it's going to be functional for you. I learned that as a parent. I have almost 4-year-old twins, y'all. What? You can go back and listen to the other podcast. My twins are IVF straight up miracles, and I was recording about that previously, so you can go back and hear about the embryos and all that. Just amazing, incredible. But when we bought our house, it was definitely I don't know. We didn't get it anticipating we were gonna have twins. I don't know. You just don't think that. So now we've totally outgrown this with our junk. So trying to get it all, get all your junk piled in the right place. That's where we're at. Anyways, that's not what this podcast is about. Coco's Corners episode. This is about a tender turkey for Thanksgiving, friends. Are you hosting Thanksgiving for the first time? Show of hands. Unless you're driving, please keep your hands on the wheel. Also, thanks for listening to the podcast while you're getting to your next destination. I hope you get there safely and that the Corpus drivers don't totally tick you off. Because, sis, they will. Lord. Right? You can be listening to worship music and then just get on Airline or Staples or Everhart and it's out the window, okay? But this is how to cook the best turkey in the whole wide world. And several years ago, I hosted my very first Thanksgiving, and that's the big dreaded, like, crap, I got to make a turkey. How the freak do I even make a turkey? I was also on the radio for many years on a morning show. So that was like a classic question. How do you cook your turkey? And I ran with these 2 tips for the last several years, and they have freaking rocked to the point where the last several years, I have been asked to make my turkey. And that's just so shocking because I'm like, what? Even I bought a gorgeous, beautiful Thanksgiving fancy tray from Dillard's a couple years ago. Like, what? That's where we got. Like, I upgraded from like the Dollar Tree turkey tray, right? to a super gorgeous elevated. Also, like buying a house was just something special. I didn't think I would ever need one of those, but my turkey kills. And here are the 2 secret recipes, or the 2 secret tips, hands down. Are you ready? It's so freaking easy. Brine your flipping bird. Just brine it. Brine your bird and cook her upside down. Bam. That's it. That's all you need to do. For real. That's it. That's it. I use the simplest turkey brine. There's so many recipes. I mean, you can Google until the end of the earth on simple turkey brine recipes, but basically it's just a sugar saltwater bath, and that your bird's going to soak in this brine for 12 to 24 hours. I do mine for almost 24 hours. P.S. Your turkey has to be thawed. By the way, do you know when to be thawing out that bird? Where there are things that we have to be taking care of. So if your bird's a big old fat bird, 20 to 24 pounds, she needs to be thawed out by tomorrow. The Friday before Thanksgiving. That's not what we think about, depending on when you listen to this podcast. So be very mindful. This should have already been out like last week, but hi, welcome to my life. I'm a procrastinator. Maybe you're going to make a turkey for Christmas and you can do that. But make sure your bird is thawed, and then get her into your favorite brine. Now I just do the hot water with sugar and salt. And if you want this written out, here's another thing. Like, gosh, I am really bad about um, I don't know, like writing down recipes. I feel like once you've done it for several years, you kind of just make it your own, right? Is that what a recipe is? But if you're just super dead set on it, how can I get you this recipe? I'll have to write a blog and I'll post it. Maybe on the Coastal Bend Mom Collective. Maybe I'll post it over there. But it's 8 cups of hot water. And this is just so simple. 3/4 cup of salt, 3/4 cup of sugar. And then and you melt this down, or you melt it. You put it in a big old stock pot and you dissolve the salt and sugar water together, right? And then you're going to pour that into a big stock pot. And then you're going to add 8 cups of water. And then I add bay leaves. I add whole peppercorn. I add orange vitality essential oils. And I add whole thyme leaves. And I add rosemary leaves too. So, and these are all things that we'll be using for like the mashed potatoes and the gravy. So these are all of the ingredients that we're already going to be using for Thanksgiving. So it's not anything that I needed to go out and get. So that's what I loved about the brine recipe, is that it's already things you have in your house, and you don't need to be an Alton Brown to like cook the most delicious Thanksgiving turkey of your life. Your family's gonna be like, hi, who are you? Like, what? I know. So you're going to brine your bird 12 to 24 hours. And then once you let her soak, you put her in the pot. A tip is you can put a plate on top of the lid because your bird's going to want to float. All right. So put that on top, and whatever is heavy enough to make sure the lid stays covered. And you're going to put her in the fridge. And then when it's time to take your brined bird out again, you are going to pat her, dry her, rinse her off, okay? So I guess backwards. You're going to rinse her off, you're going to pat her, you're going to dry her. Listen, I didn't say I was an expert. I was just saying, like, I wanted to share this with you because it's so delicious, and if I can do it, you can totally do it. You just have to keep all your ducks in a row and your ADHD brain together. Okay, here we go. So you're going to rinse your bird, dry your bird, pat the bird, and you're even going to make sure, like, all the skin in between is all super dry. Okay? Now, here's the second tip to cook the most delicious turkey in the whole wide world. I didn't say it was going to be beautiful. I said it was going to be tender. Cook her upside down. Cook your bird upside down. This is a tip that was given to me, years ago on the morning show. This lady had called in, and she even said, I think she cooked it in a brown paper bag. I did that one year, but it was a big fat mess. So I just skipped the bag, and I just cook her upside down. And we also do a rosemary thyme butter mixture and just slather that bird up. Like, on a super hot day in South Texas, it's the middle of summer, you're heading to the beach, and your mama says, put that sunblock on, and you're just white. Okay, your brined, dried bird needs to be covered in butter like that. Okay. Flip her upside down. Make a foil tent over that bird. That's another thing. I guess that would be tip 3. Make a foil tent over your bird. Just go to Sam's and get that big giant thing of foil, because you're going to need that much, I swear, to make this tent. Because that causes, I don't know the scientific, but like it roasted, right? Like the heat and all that stuff. So make your foil tent. I also do like a slow cook. So I do like it's like a 300. So I do like a slow cook. I don't know. Does that make sense? Again, I'm not an expert. These were just tips. Brine your bird and cook her upside down. That's it. And it's going to be the most delicious turkey you've ever had in your whole life. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever tried it? I guess the other reason why I got that most delicious or the most beautiful turkey serving platter is because I know my bird looks crazy when she comes out, but she's so tender and juicy. So we just cut her up and lay her so beautifully on the platter with all the breasts, all the dark meat, the white meat. It's just so, so beautiful. I'll post a picture along with the recipe because it is, your family is going to be like, I cannot believe you made this. And when you're eating it, yourself are going to be like, patting yourself on the back, so proud of it, cannot believe that you made this delicious turkey dinner. That's it. Okay, easy. Is that so easy? All right, welcome to Cooking with Coco for Thanksgiving. Good luck. Tell me how it is. Also, here's my last, this isn't well, if you don't have cranberry jelly on your table, I'm not coming. Okay? Okay. I shared the most hilarious story. It was so funny. There was a guy talking about what kind of cranberry sauce you should serve at your Thanksgiving dinner. And I just love the way he talked about it. He said, don't nobody want no chutney berry blends with kosher salt recipe you got from Pinterest. I don't care if Eliza Thornberry herself made it. It's a no from me, dog. I'm not cultured enough. Give me what's on the rock from the Great Glacier Waters of Ocean Spray that Jesus himself moonwalked on. That cold, that canned cold maroon lump jelly that the ridges where can't nobody can slice right. I'm from the trenches, bone apple tea. This had me in stitches reading this because I feel the same. Also, somebody shared a really cool tip about how to cut the cranberry jelly. She had like one of those vegetable slicers. It looks like the ones that you get like for the dollar store that are the wire. I guess you could also cut like an egg with it and just perfectly cut the jellied cranberry sauce. So yeah, if you don't have the stuff from the glaciers of the God, I don't want it. I just don't want it. I don't want the chutney with the zest in it either. Okay, save it. Yeah, save it for the holiday magazine. Okay, save it for that. All right, friends, happy Thanksgiving. We'll see what kind of tips we have for cooking with Coco on Christmas. Peace. But for real, I'm thankful for you. I hope your Thanksgiving is incredibly amazing and humbled, and just being thankful for the things that we have and the people that surround us. And I do really mean that, and I love you. Peace.